The title of this video, The Little People's War.
Yes, war had come to the people in our island paradise, and the people dug in. Everywhere the earth was tunneled to provide shelter from shrapnel and strafing. Public squares, parks, and playgrounds were uprooted. Sturdy concrete shelters were built and distributed throughout the city. An efficient air raid warning system was put into operation, and for the first time in history, American school children were brought face to face with the grim reality of war.
Well, it might have been the first time, but we've just gone through this very same thing. You'll see what I mean.
Even tiny little tots, confused and bewildered, were taught to march into zigzag trenches. How difficult.
So confuse and bewilder them. Imagine being that age and this is what you're doing. You're going into some hole. In the minds of a child, that's where you put dead bodies.
To convey to them the why or wherefore of this strange game.
Notice how the commentator said this strange game. Now this is where this whole strange game has been repeated. But we're not in Hawaii. The date is not 1941 or 42. And that's what this is all about. This is a propaganda film put out by the government right after the so-called bombing of Pearl Harbor. This is the modern day child going to school, being terrified of what? They can't see it, but they're told to be terrified. I hope you see the application.
Still more difficult to explain the need for these monstrous-looking things. But the fathers and mothers of Hawaii did.
There it is. Mass masking. Mass masking. You've seen it recently, but in a slightly different form.
For this war is a war of survival, a people's war. Even a little people's war, yes?
A little people's war. So let's see what we're going to do to the little people. Put them in some potato sack and smother them. Now, come on, adult. Come on, people of Island. If you're worried about gas, putting out the gas come right up through here. Where were the brains of the teachers? Where were the brains of the teachers recently? Where were the so-called educated when this came into the institutions of education? Where were they? Were they exercising their brain power? No! It's stupid! But not only is it stupid, it's frightening. It's terrorizing. It's traumatizing. Who? The little people. So you put some devil horns on the top of it and tell them it's needed. For what? Something that never happened and something that's not going to happen. But what happens is fear gets hold of the little people.
Right down to striplings and infants. A bunny mask, but no.
Look how happy they are to cooperate with this nonsense. What does the child think? The child thinks maybe this is my last breath because of this stupid suit. And what the heck does the parent think or the teacher think? Whoever's in charge? That a piece of cloth is going to keep out something? That the air won't come from up underneath this stupid bunny outfit that's like a small form of suffocation. Now you see the parallel, don't you? The little people have gone through this recently, but they didn't have bunny masks, okay? And they weren't told the Japanese are coming to invade the island. They were told other things, but the effect is still the same, terrorizing the little people in a non-existent war. I'd like to thank you for watching this video. End of video.